Please take a few moments to make sure that you are as comfortable as possible, sitting or lying down, and that you are warm enough. Pause this video and take as much time as you need to settle in. For this guided meditation, I encourage you to close your eyes and simply follow the sound of my voice as you experience this journey. If you're more comfortable with your eyes open, try to unfocus your gaze slightly as you watch this video. Now that you're comfortable, give yourself permission to make a change, any change, if it means that you will experience even 1% more comfort. And now, I'd like you to give yourself permission to take up space. We spend so much time crunched into small spaces, whether it's standing in line, sitting on a bus, crunched into our vehicles, or at our desks. Give yourself permission to expand, spread out, not just physically, but energetically. You have every right to be here and to fully inhabit the space that you need. Now notice all the points of contact between your body and the support beneath you. Allow your weight to settle fully into all of these contact points. Consciously relax any tension or lingering effort in your body. Release any muscles that are still clenching, gripping, or holding. When you think you've relaxed fully, check in with the parts of the body that you most associate with holding your emotional tension, and consciously ask these places to soften. This might be your jaw, your neck and your shoulders, your hips, your belly. Begin to take long, slow, deep breaths, letting all the air out before you inhale again. Settle naturally into a comfortably deep breathing pattern. Now, notice your level of relaxation in this moment. Take a long, deep breath in, hold it for a moment, and as you exhale, allow your body to feel twice as relaxed as it was before. Twice as relaxed. Settle into this new, deeper level of relaxation. Notice your level of relaxation again. Take another long, deep breath in. Hold it for a moment. And as you exhale, allow your body to feel twice as relaxed as it was. Twice as relaxed all over again. Sink into this new, even deeper level of relaxation. Feel your whole body warm, soft, and completely relaxed. Your whole body warm, soft, and completely relaxed. Now, imagine a peaceful place, a very peaceful and relaxing place. Imagine a place that makes you feel completely comfortable and completely safe. A safe, comfortable, peaceful, relaxing place. Perhaps this is somewhere out in nature. Perhaps this is somewhere from a happy memory, from a time you felt safe. You can name this place if you wish. Allow yourself to see as much detail as you can, to notice the smells and the way this place makes you feel. So safe, so comfortable, so relaxed. This is your safe place. Fix this place in your mind and know that at any time during this practice, you can return your attention to this place and enjoy this feeling of peace and safety. And now see yourself fully supported by a soft cloud of gentle support. Feel this cloud support you. Feel yourself fully supported. And now notice the color of this cloud transform, almost like a mood lamp, into a deep, vivid red color. Notice the color red all around you, surrounding you, filling your field of view. You find yourself bathing in the color of red. And now you find yourself on solid ground again. The cloud melts away and you are in a vast and spacious room. Along the walls you see beautiful fine art paintings and carved wooden bookshelves filled with books neatly organized. At the other end of the room you see a large, imposing desk with an ornate and comfortable-looking executive chair behind it. Take in all the detail you see in this vast room. You approach the desk and without hesitation sit in the large executive chair. As soon as you settle into the seat, a feeling of rightness settles over you. This is your chair, your desk. This is your office. You are in charge here and no one else. You look down at the desk and see a piece of parchment with some writing on it. Beside it, an ornate fountain pen and an inkwell. Your eyes focus on the words clearly written in your handwriting. I am safe. I am secure. I am in charge. My life is my domain, and only I can make the rules for it. As you read the words, you feel an energetic mantle of sovereignty settle over your shoulders, and you feel your feet firmly planted on the floor. This is your domain. Soak up this feeling of safety, security, and sovereignty. Find yourself again, fully supported by the vivid red cloud of support. Feel yourself fully supported by this cloud as you watch it gently transition from vivid red to a warm orange color. Notice the color orange all around you, surrounding you, filling your field of view. Find yourself bathing in the color of orange. Once again, you are on solid ground. The cloud melts away, and you are in a beautiful garden on a warm day. It must be morning, as the clouds are still alight with beautiful oranges and yellows from the rise of the morning sun. It's the perfect temperature, not too warm, not too cool. The garden is lush and full of plant life. As you wander through the garden exploring, you notice that you're more aware of your senses than ever before. You feel the warmth of the sun, the gentle breeze, the soft touch of the plants that brush against you when you walk past them. The beautiful aromas from the flowers fill your nose. The soft sounds of nature fill your ears. Your senses feel so alive. As you round the next corner, you see a plush lounging chair covered in deep orange velvet and piles of soft pillows. You recline onto it, soaking up all the sensations that surround you. As you settle into comfort, you recognize that this is your garden. You look down to the space next to you and see a small glass-topped garden table with a bouquet of flowers and a creamy white envelope with your name written on it in elegant script. You open the envelope, removing and unfolding the parchment carefully, and read the words written in your own handwriting. I feel. My emotions are powerful, beautiful, and aloud. I experience all of my emotional sensations just as I experience my physical sensations. I am a treasure, beautiful and perfect, exactly as I am. As you read the words, you feel an inner beauty radiate forth from your belly, shining out in all directions like the rays of the morning sun. Soak up this feeling of inner beauty. Find yourself again fully supported by the warm orange cloud of support. Feel yourself fully supported by the cloud as you watch it gently transition from warm orange to a bright sunshiny yellow. Notice the color yellow all around you, surrounding you, filling your field of view. Find yourself bathing in the color yellow. And again, you are now on solid ground. The cloud melts away, and you're standing on a wide dirt path in what looks like a vast open field. The sun shines brightly above you, and the horizon is clearly visible. The path you're standing on is well packed and worn deep into the ground. The ground on either side of the path, where the long green grass grows undisturbed, seems many inches higher than the ground you stand on. You know that this path has been traveled for a very long time, the same route, over and over. You hear something from behind you and turn, confronted with two beautiful horses, one white, the other black. They both look at you expectantly, but restlessly. You feel completely safe with them. As you approach, you see behind them a white carriage with wide, sturdy wheels. The harness that binds the horses to the carriage looks strong and functional, but beautiful. The carriage seat beckons you, and you climb into the carriage, settling yourself onto the bench. Without thinking, you reach forward for the reins, but there are none. The horses both, as if on cue, swing their heads over their shoulders to look at you, silently asking, "Well, are we going anywhere?" You realize that this is your carriage, and these are your beloved horses. You know exactly what to do. Fixing your eyes on the path ahead, you focus on where you want to go, and, as if by magic, the horses begin to trot, carrying you forward. But you notice that any time you fix your eyes elsewhere, the horses stop, tugging this way and that, unsure of what they should do next. So, you fix your eyes on the path ahead, and again they move forward. You're approaching a large sign posted into the ground. There are words written on it, but you can't read them until you get closer. You fix your gaze on the sign, and the horses sense your impatience, picking up speed to bring you to it sooner. As the words come into focus, once again, you recognize your own handwriting. I am powerful. What I desire, I manifest. I am not bound by my past. I craft my present and my future. As you read the words, you feel a confidence, bright and warm, fill your entire being, radiating out from the place on your chest, right beneath your ribs. The horses pick up speed, pulling you faster forward as they feel your energy. Suddenly, you realize that this path is not for you, not anymore. You turn your gaze to the horizon over the field of grass to your right, and the horses turn in kind, carrying you at top speed out of the rut you've been in as you blaze a new path. Soak up this feeling of power and momentum. Feel the wind in your face and hair and the wildness of the moment. You find yourself again fully supported by the bright yellow cloud of support. Feel yourself fully supported by this cloud as you watch it gently transition from bright, sunshiny yellow to a calm, peaceful green color. Notice the color green all around you, surrounding you, filling your field of view. Find yourself bathing in the color green. Once again, you're on solid ground. The cloud melts away, and you find yourself in a round, green sunroom, peaceful and calm. Everywhere, a calming, peaceful shade of green. There are large tropical plants everywhere, but the air is cool and easy to breathe. Against one wall, a fountain with two spouts. One seems to be pouring a glowing liquid fire, and the other a glowing water. In the basin beneath, the two elements swirl and blend together, not ever truly mixing, but combining. You gaze into the pool, mesmerized, and as you do, you feel a deep calm and healing energy wash over you. Feeling whole and calm in this moment, you turn and notice a large emerald pedestal in the center of the room. On it, what looks to be a huge, flat oval, edged in gold. As you approach it, you see your reflection and realize it's a mirror. Unafraid, you step closer. The mirror has a light layer of dust, except in two hand-shaped spaces. Curious, you place your hands in the imprints, a perfect fit, because of course, this is your room and your mirror. Your hands and your reflection's hands are touching. An unusual feeling connecting with yourself in this way. On the mirror in front of you, as if invisible ink is becoming visible, you see the words in your handwriting. I love. I am worthy of love. I am love. The words fade away again as you soak up the sensation they leave behind, and you look deeply into your own eyes. Feel the words well up from within you, this time as you gaze deeply into your eyes in the mirror. I love. I am worthy of love. I am love. You feel self-love warming your heart and radiating outward and beyond as you soak in this moment of inner acceptance and healing. You find yourself again fully supported by the calm, peaceful green cloud of support. Feel yourself fully supported by this cloud as you watch it gently transition from calm, peaceful green to a clear sky blue color. Notice the color blue all around you, surrounding you, filling your field of view. Find yourself bathing in the color blue. Once again, you are on solid ground. The cloud melts away, and you're standing in a huge octagonal gazebo. You feel a strong breeze rush through the large, open half walls. As you approach one side, you notice a vast landscape before you. This gazebo sits on a large, sloping hill. All around you is a vast land of valleys and other sloping hills. Ahead and above you, the bright blue sky is dotted with fluffy clouds. Bringing your attention back to the space you inhabit, you see a table, on top of which sits a large brass scale, a bowl on each end. The scale seems to be in perfect balance. Curious about what's inside each bowl, you approach and peer inside. Peering into one bowl, you see a small decorative speaker. Leaning in closer, you can hear something like soft whispers emitting from it. In the other bowl, you see a small microphone. You start to notice that the sounds coming out of the speaker are getting louder, like so many jumbled voices clamoring for your attention and focus. As the volume increases, the scale starts to tip. The weight of the speaker gets greater. As the scale tips, you feel as if you yourself might lose your balance. You place your hands down on the table, touching some markings in the wood, and look down. There you see the words engraved in the tabletop, in your handwriting as usual. S-H-H-H. You know what to do. You pick up the microphone from the other bowl, noticing the scale stays exactly as it was. You raise the microphone to your lips and say, "Shh," before placing the microphone back in its bowl, as the scale returns to its near-perfect balance. The voice is quiet. You feel stable again, but the scale is still just so out of balance. You look down at the tabletop again. The letters are gone. Words are in their place. I speak my truth. My voice matters. You recognize that this scale represents speaking and listening, and that there is a time to listen and a time to speak. As this truth washes over you, you feel a comfortable hum in your throat, an aliveness and vitality. Feel this sensation wash over you. You find yourself again fully supported by the sky blue cloud of support. Feel yourself fully supported by this cloud as you watch it gently transition from sky blue to a deep indigo. Notice the color indigo all around you, surrounding you, filling your field of view. You find yourself bathing in the color indigo. Once again, you are on solid ground. The cloud melts away and you're standing in a dimly lit room. On your left, the wall is bright white. On your right, deep inky black. The floors are covered in a soft indigo carpet that you can feel your feet sink into. A gauzy curtain hangs in front of you, beckoning you to explore behind it. You part the curtains and find yourself standing on a gorgeous balcony. The sea stretches out as far as the eye can see, sparkling in the moonlight. You turn and see a high table, upon which sits a large leather-bound book adorned with a heavy lock. You run your fingers along the spine of the book with familiarity. You recognize this as your personal book of secrets. As you touch the cover gently, the lock clicks open and the book opens to a random page where you recognize your handwriting. I trust my intuition. I know myself. As you read the words, you know they are the truth. You feel your third eye, the space between your eyebrows, soften and deepen as you feel this inner knowing settle deeply into your being. You find yourself again fully supported by the deep indigo cloud of support. Feel yourself fully supported by this cloud as you watch it gently transition from deep indigo to a bright, pure lavender. Notice the color lavender all around you, surrounding you, filling your field of view. Find yourself bathing in the color lavender. Once again, you're on solid ground. The cloud melts away and you're standing in a very dark space. Looking down, you see a circle of bright light beneath your feet. Suddenly, you notice a bright ray of light connected to that circle spreading and connecting to a new circle of light a bit further away from you. Now there are rays sprouting all around the circle beneath your feet, and more circles and lines and rays are showing up. You see the darkness lift as the light from the vast web spreading across the ground gets bigger and bigger, piercing the darkness. You know now where you are. You're standing on the vast web of life. Far in the distance, you can see the shapes of others, other people, animals, other hard-to-define energies. Curious about what might happen, you step off of your circle of light, and suddenly your circle goes dark, and all across the web you notice other lights turning off. Some seem connected to where your circle was, and many don't seem to be connected at all. It seems there's no rhyme or reason to the holes in the web that seem to develop. You step back onto your circle, and the web returns to wholeness. You look up and see a vast, lavender-colored sky. Across this vast sky, you see these words in your handwriting. I matter. Feel this sensation of connectedness and of worth wash over and through you in the form of a bright, white light. Feel the crown of your being open to receive and return this light. Begin to notice the sensations in your physical body in this moment. Begin to notice the points of contact between your body and the surface that you're sitting or lying on. Notice all of these points of contact between your body and the surface you're on. Begin to notice other sensations in the body. Notice the feeling of air on your skin, of breath moving in and out of your mouth or nose. When you're ready, take 3 deep, deep breaths. Begin to move some parts of your body, bringing life and movement back to yourself. And when you're ready, if your eyes were closed, slowly flutter them open. Thank you so much for joining me for this journey through the 7 chakras of the self. If you feel called, take some time to journal about your experience. As always, I hope that this serves your highest good. Many blessings and goodbye.